Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another Halloween tumbler tutorial. This tumbler was super fun and easy to put together, so it's perfect for beginners. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Of course, I have all of the products I'm using in the video listed and linked down below in the description box. I also have links to all of my social media pages if you'd like to follow along with me anywhere else. And I've got some links to both my Facebook group and my exclusive mentorship group. So be sure to check those out if you want to join in on the fun in those groups. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you think of this cup in the comments, and I think that's it. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's go! We'll be using a 30-ounce skinny straight tumbler from Craft Haven. It's a powder-coated black one, so it's ready to go. We don't have to prep it or anything. And then we're going to use a few different sheets of vinyl. I actually ended up not using that black one, but I'm going to use this orange plaid one. So here's the cup. I'm going to take the lid, set it aside, and we're going to jump right into wrapping this plaid vinyl around our cup. This is from Bamp Custom Creations. This is an opaque pattern. She also has it in transparent if you wanted to put it on top of like a glitter base or something, and a little bit of that would show through. This one's opaque though, so we're just going to put it on like normal. I taped off about a little less than halfway down my cup so I can put this vinyl up at the top half. I'm just going to measure and cut off the excess. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of extra room, but just cut my vinyl down to size. And then you guys already know I'm going to use my ultimate tumbler making tool from Cami Page Boutique. I've got this linked in the description box. I use this to help me get a straight line on my wraps. So I used a white paint pen here on this black cup just so you guys could see it. But I'm going to use that line as a guide for placing my vinyl down and getting that to line up straight, especially with plaids, stripes, patterns that have a lot of lines in them. You really want to try your best to get those patterns to line up as seamlessly as you can get them to. So I'm going to put that on my cup. I'm going to use the vinyl scraping tool. This is one from Craft Haven. It has a felt edge. I'm just going to smooth the vinyl onto the cup. And then once I get to the point where the two pieces are meeting together at the seam, I'm going to take my craft knife and just trim off all of that excess. I'm trying to cut as straight as possible so that I can make that seam, again, look seamless. I don't really want you to be able to see the seam, if that makes sense. So then up at the top, I'm going to cut off any of the excess vinyl from up there. You guys see me do this exact same process in every single one of my vinyl wrap videos. And the decal we're going to use is from the Custom Cactus. This is kind of like a, like white backed decal. So this little Spooky Babe decal is going to show up on this plaid background. And I'm going to use the colors in the decal to design the rest of the cup. So here I am in Canva, and I took a picture of my plaid pattern and threw that into just a blank document on Canva. And what I'm going to do on the bottom here is create some stripes for the bottom half of the tumbler. So I'm just going in and creating some stripes in Canva, and I'm going to kind of map out what I want my color pattern to be, what I want the order to be, and just try to visualize what the cup will look like. I do this a lot, especially with designs like this. I try to map them out so that I can visualize and see what they're going to look like. So I just played around with that, and then once I had my plan, I went back to my tumbler. I'm going to measure out this bottom half, and it's about 4.5 inches in height. So if we take 4.5 inches, we're going to have 5 sections essentially. So the top and the bottom section, I'm going to do both glitter. That bottom section, we're going to do 1.5 inches, and then every other section is going to be 1 inch high. So for that bottom, it'll be 1.5 inches, and then we'll also do the bottom. So I'm going to use this lilac vinyl. This is Oracal 651. And then I've got some transparent orange vinyl from Craft Haven, and then this kind of tan nude color that's also from Craft Haven. So like I said, each of those first 4 sections will be 1 inch, and then the bottom will be 1.5 inches. So I'm going to mark off, again, just using this paint pen so you guys can see where those glitter sections are going to be. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 inches in the middle for our vinyl striping. So I'm going to tape off the sections that we're going to glitter. We're going to do that last. And then I'm going to go to my silhouette machine and cut out 3 stripes, each 1 inch high, 1 in each of those colors to match the decal. We're going to start with the purple, and I'm just going to line up the top edge of that stripe with the bottom edge of my tape so we make sure we keep everything straight. Cut off the excess at the seam. I am lining up all of my seams to be in the same place, so they'll all be at the same place in the back of the cup. Then I'm taking the transparent orange glitter vinyl. Of course you could glitter this section too if you wanted to, but I thought the glitter vinyl and the actual glitter would give a little bit of a cool kind of varied look, but feel free to use glitter, real glitter if you want to. And then finally, I'm going to go in with that nude tan color, and then I will remove all of the tape for our glittered sections, and you guys of course know we're going to make a custom glitter mix for this section. So I'm going to use that same piece of tape from the top and just tape off that bottom edge of the vinyl, and then tape off all of that vinyl in the middle so that we don't get any glitter where we don't want it to be. So I'm going to use Petunia from Chase Ray, Magnetron and Royal Tease are both from PDB, and we're going to mix those three colors together to create a little bit of a purple tinted dark color. So we're taking mostly Magnetron and then just a little bit of Royal Tease and Petunia to just kind of hint it purple a little bit, but really keep it a deep dark color. So here's what the mix looks like. You can see very, very subtle purple tinge. So I went in with some epoxy on those two dark sections where we're going to add our glitter, and then I'm going to go right in and glitter those two sections, just making sure I have really full, even coverage throughout all of those sections. And don't forget to do the very bottom of your tumbler. You never want to forget your tumbler butt. So once I had those two sections glittered, I immediately removed my tape, let this dry for about 2 to 3 hours, and then I went in and individually sealed those two glitter sections with the glitter glue from Crystalac, and then I went in with 2 coats of epoxy. I'm using KS Resin Liquidy Split Ultra UV for both of those coats, so I waited about 2 to 3 hours in between each one. So now we're ready to apply this Spooky Babe decal, and you can see it's clear, but the decal, like the colors in the decal really show up well. So I'm going to cut out all of those straight edges. I just prefer to do that. You don't have to, but I like to. And you can see these aren't as bright and vibrant as some other decals that you might get that have the white ink, but they do still show up on this really busy plaid pattern. So I'm just going to put that straight on there. I kind of like how it has a little bit of like a vintagey distressed look. Of course, if you put it on a little bit of a lighter base, the colors will pop a whole lot better. So then taking the black glitter vinyl, this is a different one than I showed in the beginning. This is Galaxy Black from Craft Haven. I cut out my striping to put in between each of my colored stripes. These are 0.12 inches wide, and I'm just going to lay those down in between each of my stripes here to finish off that detail of the cup. I'm going to add my logo tag to the bottom of the cup. These are from Mizzy's Doodles. I get questions about these every time I show them in my videos. I just apply them with UV resin, and then I go in with my final 2 coats of epoxy. So I put them on towards the end. So here I'm going to add my final 2 coats of epoxy, and once those are cured, we will be all done. So here is the finished result. I really like how this one turned out. It's kind of that retro, almost 70s vibe for Halloween. I really like how the purple is in there with the different colors, and I really like how it turned out. So I hope that you guys do as well. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, love you. Bye.
For tutorial. Charlie. Was that okay? It is.